Hey guys, we're back with another video today, and we're going to be ranking DC projects on how excited I am from least excited to the most excited. So in last place, we have Paradise Lost. So this is the prequel to Themyscira, basically, with Wonder Woman. So it's going to be like, I think it's going to be set in the way beginning. Like, I don't know how many years, but it's going to be like a prequel. It's not going to be set in modern time. So this one I'm not as excited for, just because of the fact it's not, I don't know what they could do with it really. I'm one that doesn't really like a show based on the fact of just lore. Like, so there's a Eyes of Wakanda series coming out later this year for Marvel. I'm okay with it being integrated into a movie. I'm not okay with it making a whole show around it. I just don't think it works as well. And then the ninth place, we have the Authority. This is one where I don't know where I'm going to go with this one because I don't know the characters, but Creature Commandos showed how much I like it. I can like characters on how well they're written. Just because I don't know them, that's why they're ranked lower, but it doesn't mean I'm necessarily hate them. And then in eighth place, we have Swamp Thing. This is one where it's going to be a movie. I don't know why we need it as a movie. I'd rather have it as a TV show, maybe. I know Swamp Thing is something that people just love. I'm not one of those people. I mean, like I said, I don't know some of these DC characters as well, so it doesn't mean I'm not excited for him. I don't know the character as well, so I can't really get excited for it. And then in seventh place, we have Supergirl. This is one where it's moved up my excitement ever since Jason Momoa got cast as Lobo. This one I was pretty unsure about just because of the fact that I'm not a huge fan of Supergirl. I think she works better with Superman than on her own. And that's just basically going off the CW series of Supergirl, which I didn't like at all. So that's one of them. And then in sixth place, we have Waller. This is one where it might be surprising it's this high up on the list, but after I thought about it, like when it first got announced, I was like, why are we making a show about this? But like I thought about it as I was thinking about this video. It's definitely a thing that people could really get into. Get into like the character study of Waller. Get behind why she does things the way she does, because she's a very unlikable character, and she makes some very questionable decisions. So maybe we can make her likable in this. Likable in this series, but I don't know. I trust James Gunn. And then in fifth place, we have Booster Gold. This one, don't know a lot about Booster Gold, but the little I've seen him in like projects, I've really liked him. There's been a fan cast of Chris Pratt. I know that's reportedly, this hasn't been officially announced, so take this with a grain of salt. That they said they cast the guy from Eternals, the guy that plays the actor. I can't remember his name at the moment, but they're gonna cast him. I don't really support that because I think Booster Gold should be just a bit younger. But I think if they do end up going with him, I think it'll end up working. He's a pretty charismatic guy, and I think he could do a pretty good job with it. And number fourth place, we have Peacemaker Season 2. I really enjoyed the fact that the first season made James Gunn just is so good at this of making a character that's really unlikable in his own show. And that's why I have like hope for Waller and I have hope for Swamp Thing, because I could really see him doing something with it. Just I don't know them enough. But anyway, so Peacemaker Season 2, I think the other projects that have surrounded it builds my head up more for this, just because of the fact that, with the Suicide Squad, with because Rick Flag Sr. is going to be in there, and the Suicide Squad killed his son, and with Creature Commandos coming out, I think this is going to be a really good. It's just set up very well for a really good plot, and I really like the first season. I like the cast of characters, and I think they could do a really good job with the second. The next one we have is The Brave and the Bold, and the only reason this one's higher on my list is just because of Batman. I really like Batman. I like Gotham. This is one where I'm not entirely excited for. As much as like the top two is just because of the fact that it's gonna have Damian Wayne. And I'm not a huge fan of Damian Wayne, but like I said, I'm going off borrowed trust because I like Batman. I like Gotham. Batman's one of my favorite characters, and I like the Batman villain universe. So that's one where I going off borrowed trust, but just because of the fact that Damian Wayne isn't as high. And then in second place, oh boy. Okay, so is Superman. This was a movie I was excited for. And then I saw the teaser trailer. And I got even more excited. This looks amazing. James Gunn really knows how to make movies. This looks like it understands Superman's character, his nobility. It looks like it's going to balance Clark Kent and Superman very well. This just looks great. The center, like the visuals look great. Lex Luthor looks great. Like everything just looks like it's well done and well written. And then in number one, this might be a little surprising. I have the Lanterns. I am solely the most excited for this because my favorite part of the DC universe is the Lantern Corps. I love the Lantern Corps. I love the fact that it's just the many things you can do with the Lantern Corps. Lantern Corps. And the fact that it's going to be like a buddy cop film between Hal Stewart and, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. I think it moves my I'm a sucker for buddy cop movies. So the reason that this one's the most excited I am for it, just because, like I said, I love the Lantern Corps, and I love just the things I can do. And in the synopsis, it says that they're going to be, it's like a murder, it's like a true crime, not a true crime, sorry. It's going to be like a murder mystery kind of, and it sets up the bigger threat in the DC universe, which I think is going to be really interesting. But that's all for today, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next video.